Freddy Godson, big shout out to my peoples, my family, Spotlight TV. You already know what it is. Holla.
It's Gordo! Where we walk with Kane like we disorderly. The minorities, the majority. Boy, Ruben Diaz, Grammy seniority. Say I'm best ball for bar, but they keep ignoring me. Come talk to me.
Ready?
Alright, let's do this.
Make sure you get the fish next.
Yeah, man, she caught me off guard. Get this fucking basketball shit going.
Hey, real quick.
Good though,
I am good.
weird.
I don't give a fuck about the pictures of the kid, they good.
Right?
Okay, you take a picture and be like 20 niggas in it, like, let me see if it's good. Right? They just
That's all they
Niggas be like, yeah, this is it, this is it.
And the other people be like,
Yeah, they don't care. But if everybody else is good and they took it like, nah, this
is whack. Yo,
niggas is crazy.
facts, no, facts.
Alright, we rolling with whenever you ready.
No, we ready.
Get into it.
So we're here with Fred the Godson, aka Gordo. What's going on?
Everything good, working, you know.
Working. Got this mixtape about to drop in what, a couple hours or so?
Whenever, you know, it's
Mañana?
supposed to drop 12, but, you know, it'll probably come out like 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. You know,
Okay, well, the last time we spoke, you came up with Jacquay. You guys had just dropped Just a Friend.
yeah.
What was that like? Tell me about that wave.
No, it was crazy, man. That shit was dope. And it even would have became more bigger if, I don't know if people know the business of it, but the publishing was sold to like 2 different groups. One dude was with it, and there was other dude that had something to do with it, you know, and his partner was just like, nah, they didn't want to sign off on it. So
the release of the record.
so I couldn't push it the way I wanted to because I wouldn't be able to make no money off of it. But I did a lot of shows off of it and everything, but I was trying to sell it, do things, merchandise and everything, but
2017, Just a Friend. But you did reach out to Biz Monkey, right?
Yeah, Biz was with it though. But it's like, it's not Biz could have did about that part, even though he wrote it.
Right.
Because they own the publishing. So shout out to Biz, you know.
Shout out to
Jacquay too, man. Body that. Shout out to Heat Makers, you know, arsonists.
Well, you know, I want to talk about a little bit, before we get into the mixtape, you know, you're very vocal about your family. How does family play a role with your career? How do you balance the two when it comes to your family? You're a dad.
Yeah.
But you're also an artist. How do you balance that? Do you find time to...
Yeah, you find a little bit. The time you do find, you try to make the most of it. But I'm glad my family, my wife, my daughters, they even though like Sophia's too, she don't really know what's going on really. She somewhat, but Sadie, she's sick. She knows, you know. Like, Daddy, you go to the studio, right? So she know I'm gonna be going for a long time in this, you know. But the main thing is that my wife does such a good job with them, you know. So they ain't really missing out.
They know Daddy's in the studio. Daddy's working.
Yeah.
Let's go back a little bit. Let's talk about Contraband. I mean, you have so many fans out there, so many people that check for you. I told you this the last time, and I'll never forget the analogy that you made. You said you could be hot, but when you cool off,
it's different.
You're not that hot.
Yeah,
but you could be hot.
Yeah, yeah, because you got them. That's the way these rappers are. You got some rappers that's just here. They have a hot song, and the song is on fire, but that don't mean you dope.
Right.
You know, that don't mean you good.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, anybody to make a, like, you know, so that song is dope, but then once it cool off, that's, to me, that's what defines you as an artist. Like, Nas don't have to have a single out on the radio ever again. You know that motherfucker is that dude.
Right.
You're gonna book him when you see him. It's gonna be like he the hottest nigga out. Jay as well, and certain artists is just, you know that their work is dope. Other artists is just as good as their last single was, their present single. Once that died down, then it's over.
That's what we call a one-hit wonder.
Yeah. It's 3-hit wonders now. There's 2-hit wonders.
There's IG wonders.
There's 5. Yeah, there's IG wonders.
You got IG wonders, Twitter wonders, Snapchat wonders.
Yeah, facts.
How do you feel about this whole social media thing? I mean, you know, it's like you're social media famous now before you really become famous.
Yeah. Social media, especially Instagram. Instagram changed people's livelihood. It made them do things that they usually wouldn't do. You got people where, say they taking out money to put a down payment on a house, and they need the cash or they need cash out. I done seen people take money like they have like 10,000 in the bank, 11,000 in the bank, saving up. They're working people, but just go to the bank, take it out, just to show it on the gram, and put it back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And then you
this is what it's come to.
Yes. And then you have
like the Bow Wow challenge.
Yes. And then you have people going on trips. You have people going on trips, and the main thing with the trip is I can't wait to show Instagram. People that don't really even go on trips like that.
And people don't care though.
Yeah, they don't. It's like I look and I just go, God damn. And it's like this one girl, my man took his girl, she begged him to go on this trip. And they was going to the Bahamas. And she was like, yeah, she's going. She wound up leaving her phone in a bag in the house. And once they landed,
she bought a phone.
No, she had her phone, but she left it by mistake.
Okay.
She was moving too fast. She was about to be late for the flight. She jumped in the car, and he don't believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? He has a phone, but he's not on no social medias.
Right.
So he even said, I'm going away on vacation with you, so nobody won't call me. I'm not picking up the phone, so I'm leaving my phone.
Right.
So when he touched down, and she didn't have her phone, he hit me from the thing. It was just like on the computer. It was like, yo, can you believe she's crying and said she wants to go home because it doesn't make no sense because she doesn't have a phone. She can't get on the gram.
She can't show up to people.
She wanted to do that
she
live.
Couldn't enjoy.
She wanted to be live. She wanted to do all of that, and it was done because she left the phone.
That's disgraceful.
And he was just like,
he was probably like, I spent my money.
Yeah, so y'all thought you wanted to go. She was just like, you don't understand. That's the way it'll work. She told him, that's the way of the world now. I have to show them.
I have to say, though, I'm a little guilty because I do post pictures and I'll be like, I'm in the studio.
Listen, no, I'm just saying.
But it's not that extreme, though. Like,
even if it is that extreme, I'm just saying, like, really? I'm just saying this is what people do. I'm not saying it's wrong.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying that this is what it's come to.
There's times I have to catch myself in, like, I'm out to dinner and I'm posting a picture and I'm making sure that the filter looks right? Because we got to make sure.
Yeah.
And I have to put the phone down because I'm like, you know what? I'm having family time. I'm having dinner. Let me put the phone down. But it gets out of control.
Yeah, it's addictive because they tell me, yo, you got to post more. I'm posting as from an artist. But truthfully, I think if I wasn't rapping, I don't think I would have a brand.
Post that much, right?
Or if I think I would because everybody else has it. But it would be not that many posts. But like there's girls and even regular girls, they're girls that I know that said they wouldn't get operations done.
They did it.
They going to get their shit done just to show it on the gram. And it's a fake ass process the girls are doing now. Like when they know they're about to go next month, now they just go take that famous picture in the gym in the mirror.
Right.
Knowing they ain't even working out. They just there for 10 minutes to make you think, and then a month later they're like, results.
Word.
You like, get the fuck.
I just saw you last week.
I'm like, results? Like, shit, I'm about to go get my stomach done, go to DR, man. You're the first nigga.
Listen, look, you heard it here, right? You
don't have be like, it's fly.
No, you do the transfer. You be good.
Oh, man.
Well, you have two daughters, so you're going to have this conversation with them. What are you going to say to them about social media, about having pictures, posting? You have to have this talk. You have daughters.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about that?
Because I don't know what's going to be out around that time. There's probably some crazy shit, man. I don't know. Word. I don't even want to think about that.
The future.
I think my daughter, when they get older, they're going to see some crazy shit. Because what they're trying to do now, and you look at things that's being invented, or the concept cars and what's about to, like, nobody's driving a car. They send it in a person's
driverless,
phone. Or some iRobot shit. Like, this shit it's looking crazy. So she's going to see some.
That we probably don't even know.
Yeah, her lifetime is going to be crazy.
You just got to teach them the right things, right? And just make them strong here. And you don't have to do the surgery. You don't have to do all those things. Wow. Well, let's go back to music. You have this mixtape coming out. What's the name of the mixtape?
Gordo.
Gordo. Why Gordo? Just because that's you.
Gordo, yeah, that's what they, that's what.
For people that don't know Gordo?
Huh?
For people that don't know what Gordo means?
He's a fat boy, man.
Chubby, fat boy.
Yeah, It's
But if you get that transplant and you get the transfer,
yeah, it's over. So the next jump be Flacco. Yeah, but it's like in the streets because over a year and a half, like a year change, I haven't put out nothing myself, but I've been ghostwriting for a lot of people, and I've been on a lot of other people's songs. I've been doing freestyles, so when they hear it, they know in the beginning, they know me. It's right before the verse come on, I'm like, it's Gordo. Then I go. Then I just go in. So people stop me in the streets now. They don't even call me Freddie. They're like, Gordo, Gordo, screaming out the car. I'm just like, all right, that's with Baby Davis Project Gordo. So
tell us about G5. I know that's his joint you did with Davies. Tell us about it.
Shout out Davies. He dropped tomorrow too, Paranoia. It's a record. It's a remake of my own record. I brought out the record G5 on my Armageddon mixtape in 2011. And that's when I was just repping New York, banging New York. And that was in the era where the radio didn't want to hear that or play that because everything was South.
Right. So
now that New York got their sound coming back, I had people hit me on the DM like, yo, bring back the G5, please, please. So
it's a remake of your song?
Of my own song.
Wow.
It was a part 2. So when I made it, as soon as I heard it, I only had 2 people in mind, which was Jada Kiss and Davies. So I went with Dave. Me and Kiss got shit together, and the rest is history. Did his thing, Body did, and David had one.
Any other artists that you collaborated on this mixtape?
Yeah, I got the joint that's out now. Scenario, different scenario. It's a remake of the original scenario from Child Called Quest. I got Busta Rhymes for. I'm gonna play that too. Maybe I can shoot that. It's me, Vado, Jim Jones, Jockway on the hook. It's crazy. Then I have another joint with me and Joel Ortiz called Tell 'Em, or my man Callion. Then I got another record with all the underground dudes that I fuck with that get busy. My man Pee Wee, M City, 2 for the Money P, M City, Day Day, Mims.
Is it mostly New York?
It's all New York.
All New York. New York, do you feel like New York is back? Do you feel like New York never left?
Because I have records, like I said, my single that I'm about to shoot with me and Rick Ross. That's not on the project. That's going to be on the EP. Then I got joints with Kevin Gates. I got stuff with a lot of, but this one I just kept it, it's bars, it's drugs, New York, and I got my man Loopy the Blogger. He's narrating through it. His AKA is Nicky on here. He sound like some old Italian guy. It's dope though. Yeah. It's dope.
Yeah. After it's all said and done, what is it that you want your fans? I mean, you have a lot of fans. You have a lot of people that check for you. What do you want your fans to take from your music? What's the message?
Just know I kept it all the way 100. And I put that metaphor and that bar work in an era where just saying stupid shit is making you rich. But
mumble rap?
Mumble rap. And I stood true to the street, to the people. And I never watered it down. Even when I had meetings with labels that was trying to pay me to water it down and told me to change the image and change what I'm talking about and fall into that category with everybody else, that I walked away from that just to keep it real with myself and the fans. Yeah.
Did you tell them soul is not for sale? Did you tell them that? Did you tell them no?
They see it. They see it.
Man. So you got the mixtape coming out tomorrow, which happens to be my birthday. So happy birthday to me.
Happy B-Day, couple of hours, yes ma'am.
So I'll be thinking about you. You think about me,
Got you.
What else can we expect for 2017? More music.
Crazy. Yeah, we're gonna close it out strong. It's a lot of music, a lot of videos.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in their face a lot. I was in a cut, but now it's over. All that, so I'm gonna make it hard for these niggas, and I'm coming. Gordo coming.
Gordo is coming. What has changed between last year and now? I mean, do you feel like this is a wave? You're riding a wave. What do you feel?
Yeah, it's a lot of change. Plus, I was just a studio rat last year. Just in here, just making music and doing things for a lot of features and a lot of ghostwriting. things for other people, you know, and it pays the bills, you know, keeps the lights on and everything. So, but right now I'm back on my.
You're being an artist first. You want to put yourself first.
I'm back. I'm going to tear this shit up.
All right, so you guys heard it here. It's the Spotlight TV. It's your girl with Montez, a.k.a. La Diva Latina with
Gordo. Fred the Godson. Gordo dropping the mall.
August 18th, baby. Yes.
Holla.